Hey guys, a lot of you know me as the person who made food pantry videos and showed you how to cook, hopefully. I hope you have good memories. I haven't been doing that in a minute because I've been living off of, personally, ramen and Hamburger Helper. So I'm going to show you how to make Hamburger Helper taste better when that's all you're eating, because I don't just make what's in the box. Also, if you like my content here, I do post these same cooking videos, specifically only the cooking ones, on my YouTube channel, which is the same handle as my TikTok. So let's get started. First things first is you want to heat up your pan. No oil, no nothing in there. Just warm it up. Give it a minute. Next, you're going to grab your meat of choice. I have ground beef. I'm actually going to split this up and put half of it in the pan because we are trying to conserve. So we're going to start with that and we're going to season it. Now, you can't read it backwards, but this is a cheesy ranch burger. So I'm going to kind of go off on a limb and say we're going to put ranch related seasonings on here. So I'm going to season my meat with ranch seasoning. You can get like a big container of the generic stuff at Walmart, or if you go to Sam's Club, you can get the big container of the Hidden Valley ranch seasoning for like the same price. So we're going to heavily season it with that, salt, and pepper. Season with your heart. I always tell myself that I'm going to get back into cooking videos, but that would require me to get back into cooking, and I make no promises because I don't eat most days, to be honest. If I eat, it is one of these beautiful ramens from behind me, or on bougie days, I eat Hamburger Helper. So just figured I would throw that out there. If you guys think I'm back for good now, I'm probably not. I would love to be, but mental health is on the floor and our finances are also on the floor. We're still recovering from all of the issues we had with our house last year. So we're working on paying down that debt at this moment. All right, once your meat is cooked all the way through, you're going to want to drain that grease. Easiest way to do it, in my personal opinion, since there's like a million ways to do it, get the little thing away from, is using the lid that's supposed to fit on your thing, on your pan. And we're going to pour it into this bowl. So that way, if we lose a little bit of meat into this bowl, we can just yeet it right back in to the pan. Once this is cooled off, I usually just scrape it in the trash. Wipe down the bowl, and then this is my grease bowl. All right. Now we're going to put this back on the heat. We're going to follow the next step's instructions, which is 1 1/4 cups water, 2 cups milk, and adding the sauce packet and pasta. But we're also going to add more ranch seasoning to it. And if you want to do a little test to see how your meat is tasting, you can always do that. And if you want to add more salt, add more salt. I personally add salt at every seasoning level, and a lot of people are going to jump in the comments saying that that's not healthy. I have POTS, so I actually have to consume a lot more salt than you guys do. So I will never tell you when to or when not to add salt to your meals. Just trust your hearts on that one. While we're adding this cheese sauce mix, if you have cheddar cheese or Monterey Jack, this is a good time to add that, just to give it a real cheese flavor, if that makes sense. Anyone who's had a Hamburger Helper knows what I'm talking about. Us poor people don't get to taste real cheese very often. But yeah, if you have that laying around your house from a different recipe or something, you guys go ahead and throw that in there. And if you have ranch, I'm going to be throwing some in here a little bit later on. Otherwise, I do have a video a little bit further down on my profile on how to make your own ranch. All right, we're going to let this come to a boil. All right, now that we've had ourselves a little dance break, we followed the rest of the instructions. And after simmering, we turned it off. So it's looking pretty good right now. We are going to grab some ranch and we're going to add some in. I would add the equivalent of a tablespoon and just stir it in there. If you are looking to add more flavor, add broth instead of water. So like since we did beef today, I would add beef broth or add beef bouillon to my water. Or if I did chicken, which you can sub chicken out on any of these Hamburger Helpers, I would just do chicken broth. So hopefully this helps. Let me know what you guys ate for dinner tonight because I would love more ideas.